Good morning. This is a second part, a trip of Andaman. Already we learned in the first part something about Andaman Nicobar Islands. Capital of Andaman Nicobar Islands is Port 2. One of the family, father, mother, and their two family members, this boy and sister Amala, are going to trip to Andaman. On the way, they boarded a ship. The ship started from Chennai to Andaman Nicobar Islands in evening. The ship slowly went into the sea. Tall buildings, cell towers, and factories' chimneys began to vanish gradually. After while a twinkling lights of Chennai bids us farewell. Soon everything around us began to look dark and calm, but inside the ship it was all bright and beautiful. When we closed the windows, the doors of our cabin, we did not feel the movement of the ship. Tall buildings, cell towers, and factory chimneys began to vanish gradually. After a while, the twinkling lights of Chennai bade us farewell. Soon after, everything around us began to look dark and calm, but inside the ship it was all bright and beautiful. When we closed the windows and doors of our cabin, we did not feel the movements of ship. Here vanish means disappear. Vanish means disappear. Logging means strong feeling or desire. Logging means strong feeling or desire. Vanish means disappear. Curing an illness or injuring. The ship slowly going on the way. All buildings began smaller and smaller, and somehow lights twinkling in Chennai. The boy and girl closed their doors and cabins. The ship slowly moving. On the second day, we came to know that we were in the middle of the sea. The weather was pleasant on the sea. The day was sunny, and the sea was reflecting the clouds like a flat mirror. We saw dolphins swimming along the ship. The sprang, dived again and again. It was quite amusing. On the second day, they are in the middle of the sea. They came to know they are in the middle of the sea, and the weather was very pleasant, and the day was very sunny. The rays are reflecting like a mirror. Some dolphins are swimming along with the ship. It was seeing quite amusing. I was curious to know about other people were doing on the ship, so I went around. I saw some watching films in ships. Some people watching films, and some others are eating and drinking in the restaurants. A few were buying things in the fancy stores. It was surprised to see some in saloon getting their hair cut. It was curious to know what other people were doing on the ship. So we went around around. I saw some watching films and some other are eating and drinking in the restaurants. A few were buying things in the fancy stores. I was surprised to see some in saloons getting their hair cutting. The medical staff was busy treating the patients suffering mostly from sea sicknesses. The sanitary workers were on their job to keeping the cabin, corridors and toilets neat and clean. The crew of ships was very friendly and courteous. They gradually answered all my questions about the ship. It was the third day. Early in the morning, Mum woke up us to show us magnificent spectacles of dawn at the sea. After 2 days, we reached Port Blair. Let's observe remaining part in the second lesson, third part. Thank you.